Confession. I'm on the internet right now. I've been born, brought up, and live in a cult, so this is confession worthy. I'm supposed to be posting and marketing products the sect makes online, and one of my mothers checks the search history nightly, but everyone is too dumbed down to realize that incognito is a thing. So when everyone is gone doing work, and I'm made to post the listings on the internet, I will go on incognito and browse Reddit and world news and Twitter feeds and whatever else. I'm 19. If they found out, I would definitely not be left with so much freedom, and I'd be punished, yeah. Even if I'm now an adult, by the government's order, I'm still pushed in the group of being a child, so I'd probably get a serious beating. I'm actually really lonely and empty all of the time. For the people who post their information and pictures and lives on Reddit, you really do a lot for me, and it helps me get through these days. Thank you so much. This is my first Reddit post. I know I have to flare, but I can't find out how to do that until I post that, and I hope that's okay. Hi, I had to do chores and help start cooking, so I have to leave the computer room. I can only use it when I need to put the postings for things online for selling, so I'm doing that again now. Thanks for the replies. I can't read them all right now, but I'm going to read between now and when I can use the computer in the morning. Sorry, I am trying to reply to everyone for a few days. I don't know if there's people still reading this post I made. I didn't reply to everyone, but I still want to do that, and to make time for that, I wanted to say thank you again. I've had a bad time recently, but the kindness of people is helping me. Thank you again. I can't imagine being in a cult or feeling trapped and lonely in a group of people. Knowing it's wrong and knowing that there's a whole world out there that you are more interested in, that you are unable to reach. I hope this guy's good and he's okay and has gotten out. Next story. Confession. Once a year, I book a lodge out in the middle of nowhere and take LSD, despite having schizophrenia. Every year, at the start of November, I book a lodge in the middle of nowhere for a week. I am 32 years old and have schizophrenia, and have done this for the past 6 years. I'm on treatment, medication and therapy, all year except the 3 days leading up to my adventure and for the week itself. I do this without anybody knowing because I know I'd get a lecture, which I completely understand why. Usually my psychosis and break from reality is very negative and scary, and that's why I comply with medication on the most part. But every time I've taken LSD, I've had nothing but fantastic, intriguing, and amazing experiences. I love taking it and stepping into a different reality, not the reality I live in or the reality I face when psychotic. A reality where everything is beautiful and bliss. The things I take back from these experiences has helped me so much. Obviously, I understand the risks of taking LSD as a schizophrenic. On my trip, I'm sure to bring high-dose antipsychotics and sedatives if I ever need to use them. But when I take the drug, I find myself in a place like no other. Everything has meaning and beauty. Colors and wildlife are fascinating to look at. The adventures that happen are incredible. I really find my true self and am content with life. I'll never tell anybody I know about this because they wouldn't understand. And I'll never share the experience with anybody else because this is really a time to find me and experience paradise. I realize that people would have concerns medically with this happening, with him doing this. While it obviously is probably a huge risk, I think as long as he's aware of that, he should be able to choose what he wants to do. And I feel like he's taking the proper precautions by going to a lodge, having psychotics if he wants to, or if he needs them, and because of that, I think he, should just enjoy himself and be able to escape from his schizophrenia every once in a while. Really interesting. If you're a fan of dark confessions, check out our channel, Anonymous Reads. On this channel, we read the most interesting stories from anonymous sources on the internet. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe for more content.